And I thought to myself is what is it that I'm really craving in life? What is it that I want? It's not necessarily money, although everybody loves money. Anybody that tells you that money isn't a driving factor is typically not telling the truth. So as of this video today, this is actually my first day back in office after the birth of our child Murphy, and the last 2 weeks I've had the ability to take some time off to not only be there for Murphy's birth, but to hang out around the house and just be there for Delaney and for Murphy. And it's just been a very, very incredible time for me personally to be able to take a step back and to really ignite my why to a completely different level. So today's video, I wanted to talk about my why specifically and why having a why is so important. Your why could be your purpose, it could be your commitment. I kind of tie a lot of these different things together, but I take a look, and I made a post recently on Facebook about why it was I took the leap of faith and went into entrepreneurship full time back in 2020. And so I was always somebody that thought about the future, right? And I think a lot of us entrepreneurs are visionaries in and of itself. And when I was thinking about taking the leap of faith and getting into entrepreneurship full time, and I wanted to leave corporate America where I had a very, very safe space. I had a very, very secure job with amazing benefits and very good pay at an incredible company. And I thought to myself, what was it going to look like when we started a family, and what was it going to look like when I had kids? And because in every role that I've ever been in, there was a lot of travel that was involved, and it was travel that I didn't necessarily get to pick and choose. It was more so, hey, you're gonna be here, you're gonna be there. Whereas now as an entrepreneur, I kind of get to pick and choose when I want to take trips and I want to go to different events and speak on stages and things like that, which is the opposite of what I had been doing before. And I thought to myself is what is it that I'm really craving in life? What is it that I want? It's not necessarily money, although everybody loves money. Anybody that tells you that money isn't a driving factor is typically not telling the truth. But for me, it was really craving that freedom. And that's the freedom to work when I want to, where I want to, with who I want to, and how I want to. And I knew that entrepreneurship was going to be the only way I was going to make that happen if I wanted to do it on my own terms. And back in 2020, we had just bought our forever dream home. We had just been married about 9 months before that. And I thought to myself, I said, I don't know when we're going to have kids, but I know that we want to have kids. And I know that if I want to make more money than I'm making today, then I'm going to have to increase the amount of travel that I'm doing. I'm going to have to take a new role potentially with more responsibilities and more travel and all of those different things. Or I can bet on myself and go into entrepreneurship, which is obviously what it is that I did. And so as I've had a chance to take a look and reflect over the last couple of years, in my thought process back then is it's coming to fruition. I manifested the life that I have today. I talked about a lot of the things back then that I wanted, and I talked and I foresaw where I'm at today, and finally having and starting a family and having all of these things and having the luxury to be able to take some time off and to be able to work from home if I need to, or my office is right up the street, to have all these amazing things and not have to travel unless it's something that I know that will actually benefit me and push me forward, and I get to pick and choose when I get to do that. So the why for me hasn't necessarily changed, but it has gotten that much deeper, stronger, more impactful, because I get here to work today and I'm so lit up, I'm so fired up, because my why is now one person greater. It's the next generation, the next legacy in the McChesney family. And so I talked to you guys about the why today, and I explained a little bit about my why and my decision making, my thought process going back a couple of years, not even knowing what was going to happen, but thinking about where we're at today. And now I'm starting to think about the next 3, 5, 10 years down the line and what decisions I need to be making today in order to impact my why and get that to the next level. So I hope this video was helpful. If you don't have a why, I encourage you to really, really think about what gets you up in the morning, what fires you up, what is that burning passion for you, and when things get tough, what gets you through that moment or moments. So thank you very much for watching today's video. Thank you very much for the support. If you're not subscribed to the channel already, please hit that subscribe button so that way you can see all the new content that we're doing. Thank you very much, and we'll see you next time.